I've just finished a sesh and um, I'm in that energy of ultimately not necessarily wanting to do a whole bunch, but can feel like moving still. And again, the little kind of taste bites of things I might just intuitively find myself doing. It's so weird, but like, again, not necessarily like a formal morning practice or anything like that, but it just flows because it feels good. Like that's all. Um, so I want to share with you what I'm calling the cocoon flow, which is like when you're in that kind of inner space, and there's like you don't want to have to think about it. You just want to move, and that's usually where I default into like a downward dog position. Because we're in our kind of formal crew session, let's just drop in and have a little bit of a meditation now. So we can find ourselves sitting comfortable. You can breathe deeply. Again, we're exploring two different breath awarenesses. So like breathing and lengthening the spine, opening up, and then on the exhale, dropping everything away, relaxing. Or the kind of a reverse of that, where you breathe in and sort of charge the energy down below. So you're feeling almost like a rocket building up energy down below on the inhale. And then on the exhale, guiding that energy up the spine whilst at the same time relaxing the extremities. So choose your breath weapon. Maybe I should not. Anyway, you know what I mean. So just find that breath practice. We'll hang out here for just 2 or 3 breaths. Okay, and then our cocoon flow. So all we're gonna do is find our way into our down dog. So and again, you're welcome to intuit just like a side to side mish if that's feeling better for you, or find the downward dog. Okay, so our down dog here is having us flow side to side. Big full deep breaths are going to do us some good. And really, this is all part of the flow part of flowing it side to side, breathing really deeply, right? And then I'm going to just walk the hands back and walk the feet together, find myself in a forward bend to make sure you can still see. And then roll up through the spine. That means the head is the last thing to roll up. Once we get there, we can take a nice big inhale, roll our arms coming up. And then exhale back down to forward fold. Inhaling, the head look up, lift up. And then exhaling out into the plank position. I'm going to flow from side plank to side plank. So I'm going to inhale, one arm up, looking up. And then exhale, release, go the other way. Inhale, one arm up, lift up, look up. Exhale, release. Take a nice big breath in our plank pose. Inhale. And then exhale, lowers it down. Taking our inhale, easy flow does it. Lifting up, and then exhale, downward dog. Maybe 2 or 3 breaths here just to feel it out. And then we'll do one more just like that, walking our hands back, forward fold. It might feel good Here, just to do a little side to side. So this is where I bend one knee, open the heart, lift up, twist, look up. And then exhale, release. Try it the other way. Inhale, lift, twist, look up. And then exhale, release. Another big inhale. Exhale, pull the tummy in. Roll up through the spine. This time do chair. Inhale, sitting down, looking up. And then exhale, fall forward, fold. Inhale, half lift, looking up. And then exhale into your plank pose. Side plank, inhale. See if you can hold it here for maybe an additional breath. 2, 3, 4, 25, 35. And then here you can see I'm just kind of playing around. Hala hala. Maybe that's available. Maybe we can do a little back bend. It's all flow, right? Just like whatever comes along. Like, hey, what's happening? Can I do this? Can I still do that? Am I still alive? Maybe. So just feeling all those different angles, and then find our way back to plank. Nice big breath in plank pose right here. Exhale, lowers it down. Inhale, upward dog. And here, I'm taking this as my last down dog, so I really want to get into it. So I'm going to sway side to side like that, using the hands to support the back, but then really kind of feeling into the bum cheeks, side body, and giving some mega hot love to all the areas. And then back up into down dog. And then we'll just do an additional few flows in that down dog here, which you guys will be familiar with. So we're going to inhale the right leg up. I love this position. Open the hip, bend the knee. Breathe like a champion of life. Keep breathing into the areas that are being challenged. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting that right knee up and away. See how I'm pulling the heel towards the bum there. Keep pressing down into the hands. So really good for kind of creating strength, stability, breath awareness. Good for the nervous system. And then just bring that right knee all the way down for pigeon practice. And we can just be here for a few breaths. And then here, so almost like splitting the body in two, dropping down into the hip, lifting up through the heart frame. And then I'm going to exhale, hinge forward, take a few breaths here. You guys know the score as well. It's like little micro movements can feel good. Holla. And then I'm going to press the hands down, check her out. And then I'm just going to lift the knee up. And I'm going to step it forward, lift the arms up, reach up tall. And then exhale, take a nice deep twist. So this is a strong twist. Remember, you could put the hand down if you wanted to and just twist it out with the arm up. Here, I'm taking it all the way around, pressing the palms together. This is a balance, okay? So we're getting a whole bunch of different benefits from this pose. Energize down into that back heel as I reach the crown of the head away, pulling that right hip down and away from the heart. So those are those two pulley system angles. And then breathe and focus your mind. Like legit. That's where it's at. Hear that? Little crackaroo. Making space. Making shapes. Good. And then gently release that there. Putting our hands down, we could lift the hips up and just do a little sway, because that might well feel quite good. And then I'll step back into the downward dog. Here now, down dog. Same. Breathing deep. You guys know picking up some tools along the way if you want to do breath of fire here for a bit, or ujjayi breathing, or if I lose my voice. Or if you're new to the yoga crew, feel free to send us an email, and we will send you tutorials on things, or refer to different videos if you feel a bit lost, okay? So here now I'm going to go left leg up behind me. Left leg's reaching up and away. Breathe like a champ of life. Open the hip, bend the knee. Feel that stretch there. Try not to flash nobody. Lifting that knee up, pull the heel towards the bum. Keep pressing down in the points of contact. That will help. Keep breathing deeply, and that's going to help too. Again, heels coming towards the bum. Really feel into that beautiful hip flexor stretch, quadricep stretch, and obviously like total body strengthener. Really good at stretching stuff out too. And then when you're ready, we're going to come down. That was not graceful due to wardrobe malfunctions. Right. So we're here now. And just find that connection using the palms, lifting the heart up and away and out of the hips. A couple nice big breaths here. That will just sort of settle us into it. And it gives us an opportunity to kind of feel into, make sure the knees are all right. Make sure the angles are working for us. And then feel free to just come into a bit of a stretch there. And this is where I'm going to come up. Remember here what we did was we did it from here into a twisting lunge. So I'm going to put the hands down and pick that bottom foot up, step it forward. And then coming up, inhale, reach arms up, lift the ribs up and out of the hips. Exhale, bringing the elbow round. Again, you could just put it down on the ground and twist it out there if the twist is just a bit too much for you. Feel your energizing into the back heel, out through the crown of the head, make space. Pull the left hip back, feel the heart reaching up and out, make space. Good. And then from there, putting our hands down, you can lift the hips up and just give them a bit of a wiggle. And then just start to step back down dog. From here, I'll sit all the way forward, or rather find a way to sit down on your batutskis. And then let's start to lie back, hug the knees in. If you're feeling up for it, try a shoulder stand. Always a good one. Breathing really deep. Loving the bud. Like, hello, buddy. You do great work here. Seriously, though. Like, otherwise, where would we live? What would our bodies look like? So breathing deep here, and then find the plow pose. Find the ear pressure pose. And then slowly release when you're ready. And then just try back bend. Any back bend of your choosing. Wheel, fish, bridge, right? So we can start at here, or we could put our hands down, inverting them beside the head, lifting up to the head, and then pressing, mind your hair, pressing into the mat. Lifting the hip bones, lifting the pelvis. Even the pubic bone, you can feel like you're lifting it up. That was not a very graceful dismount. Alright, loves. So just a few little stretchies here. My foot here. It's a funny angle, isn't it? Okay, so I'm feeling like a bit more stretch and some depth too. So I was almost about to do the shavasana, but I feel like, again, when you kind of trust your flow, pardon me, you guys, my shirt is, it's just not that yoga vibrashe. So you could go to a relaxation video. Feel free to do your own relaxation. Ultimately here, it's like relax and chill. So that's what I was gonna do, but I was gonna do it in a flexibility posture, which is gonna help. Well, anytime we meditate, essentially all these poses are a form of meditation. Pay attention. So I can be here and I'm going to breathe really deeply and possibly hold it for a couple minutes at least. So wide legs. I feel the activity of my feet kind of charging, or just like the feet are reaching away. And then if I show you one foot, like I might point the toe. I might kind of pull the feet back, but there is this sense of charging energy into the lower body. And then you could, if you wanted to, put a cushion of sorts down. Okay, so depending on how much space you need to be comfortable, you could put a cushion up here, right? You could put a cushion underneath your bum. The point being is to be relaxed and chill. Like Churchill. I don't know if that's him, but okay. And I feel like I could really kind of go quite deep and just fall asleep here. Okay, all right, happy cocoon flow. So just see, I just do like a little side to side. I might take an actual side stretch here. Lifting, reaching, feeling, and then side to side there. All right, my lovers. So again, you can lie down, shavas, come back to meditation, or put some music on and just keep flowing. Again, these are bits of inspired sharing of the Yoga Hut Love Vibrashe, and I appreciate you guys being here so much. And that's just like now wanting to really cocoon and rest, but at the same time activating the body. And I think that's something long-standing yoga practitioners just have that as an anchored practice, ultimately why we're here sharing on the online, right? So that you can be at your home and intuiting it, playing with it, especially in these times where I would imagine you haven't got yoga studios to go to even. So again, thanks so much for being here, supporting All to Love, and choosing love and well-being for yourself and the planet. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.